Yo, what's going on everybody? My name's Josh and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the latest and greatest from Fish on Beepers. I'll put a link to their website in the video description in case you'd like to check it out for yourself. If you're a follower of the channel, you may have already seen a previous video we did on a set of their beepers. Well, in just a short period of time, they made some really cool changes and upgrades that are definitely worth talking about. The set that we have here includes 4 of their Fish on Beeper alarms. It also has a wireless transmitter, receiver, pager, whatever you want to call it. And it has a watch that is also used as a wireless transmitter slash receiver, and a charger and charging cable. This is the only brand that I know of that is doing something kind of like a smart technology like that. And don't forget your handy dandy Fish on Beepers microfiber towel. We'll take these outside, show you some of the cool new features, and show you how to use them. This particular type of alarm is what's known as a straw alarm due to the fact that, well, let's face it, it looks just like a straw. This style alarm is designed to be used on what's called a tilt stand. You can get these for bait casting reels, spinning reels, but they also have a clamp type feature for mounting. So I've seen people get creative and use them on different types of rod holders as well. They're pretty simple to use. We're going to take the clamping mechanism right there, slap it onto our rod holder, turn it on. Next, we're going to cast out our bait, set it into the rod stand, and we're going to put our line around the straw mechanism here. And once a fish pulls that, it's going to set off some lights and make some awesome sounds for us. If your wireless receiver and your watch are turned on, once your alarm gets set off, they'll receive a signal and send you an alert as well. The watch itself is synced to all 4 of the alarms, so you'll know exactly which rod has a bite. We decided to come down to the football field and kind of see what kind of range we can get out of the watch and also the wireless remote receiver. What I'm going to do is have my awesome assistant over here kind of grab a hold of the alarm, and once we hit about 50 yards, he'll set the alarm off, and then once we hit 100 yards, we'll set it off and see if we lose any connection. All right, I think we're just about at 50 yards. Both of them are going off. You can hit that button and it will silence the remote receiver. Let's shoot for 100 yards and see what happens. All right, let's go, baby. We're actually setting at probably more like 130, 140 yards. Clayton is behind the field goal line, sitting on the bleachers, and we're level with the past the field goal post ourselves. It looks like the main power is coming from 9-volt batteries. And if any of y'all have ever used an alarm that takes 9-volt batteries, then you know these things last a really long time before they need replaced. Also, if you take a look at the wiring, it's nice and neat, good sealed connections, some super high quality craftsmanship going on. And it looks like they have updated the mounting on these. So they are now using a clamp, and I'll tell you what, I absolutely love that myself. One of the coolest new things on these alarms is actually the receiver itself. This thing is absolutely awesome. It has 20 different sounds that are built into it. You can program each alarm to have a different sound if you want. Some of these sounds are awful familiar. We'll play a few and see what you think. There's a couple features to the receiver itself. If you slide this over to A, you get sound and vibration. If you slide it down to B, you get sound and lights. And if you put it on C, sound, lights, and vibration. If you put it on D, you just get the sound. Another really cool feature about the receiver is maybe you do a lot of tournament fishing and you've got a teammate or a partner that you fish with. One of you is across the lake or several spots down. Well, if you both have the same kind of alarms, you could take your receiver, pair his alarms with a specific sound, and then if he gets a bite, fish on, baby! Grab the net and take off running. The last thing that we're going to talk about is the watch. Not only does this thing tell time, but it's also a secondary wireless receiver, and this will be super useful in those tournament style fishing situations where maybe you and your teammate or partner don't have the same kind of alarms, so you can't sync your receivers together. Or maybe your significant other decided to go with you and they're in a deep train of thought, reading a book or taking a nap. Once you get a bite, everybody knows, fish on, baby. All right, that's going to be the end of this video. Let us know in the comments if any of y'all have tried or used these alarms. If you have, let us know your thoughts and impressions on them. And we want to say thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Peace.